Uh-oh. Guys, I woke up and I have two rigs down. Both of them 5900Xs, rig 32 and rig 33. What is going on? All right, so I did shut it off, so I'm just going to come in here and fire it back up just to reset it to see what's going on. All right, so I see lights and stuff, but no fan spinning. So that's interesting. We can see the motherboard up there. It is glowing. I can't really see the one in the back here behind it. Yeah, it's kind of not moving as well, but yeah, check it out. This is not moving. So if I just, oh wow, that is freaking tight. Okay, this is like seized up. The bearing seized up here. So this is the importance, I guess, of having extra stuff. Yeah, I'm sticking my finger, which you probably shouldn't do, especially if you have high RPM fans, but in there, it is not spinning in as tight as well. So both of those have the same coolers, the same fans, and they both died at the same time. We better shut this off again because the CPUs are turning on with pretty much no cooling. It's passive cooling at this point with no fans, so we don't want them to overheat again. So I was expecting this to happen for quite some time. For about 2 months now, this fan has been squealing. I wasn't sure if it was the one or the one behind it, but it looks like it was both of them. It did do the odd squealing noise every once in a while. The past couple days, it did pick up quite a bit, and now I woke up and we can see that it is dead. So we're just going to do a quick fan swap. You don't need to change your cooler or anything out. It's still going to work fine. I do have a bunch of these fans right here from AAAWAVE. It's kind of dusty there just laying on the floor, but you know, it's a 120 millimeter. It'll work just fine. I'm going to put it on there and hopefully it'll work, but you know, you should always have extra parts, you know, whether it's server power supplies laying around, breakout boards, cables, you know, risers for GPU mining rigs, extra fans, extra coolers. I do have a box of coolers right there for backups if needed. So right here it is looking like we have a dead fan. For everyone that wants to know, this is a Thermalright cooler here. I can't remember exactly which one, but this is one of those cheap ones. This one was only like what, $25 or something, but it was very, very cheap, and it did last me, I don't even know how long it lasted, but a decent amount of time. So I'm just going to swap the fans over and see if we get some action. All right, guys, so there we can see simple quick fix, like 3 minutes, not even. So now we have this rig up and running. The fan is spinning. Hopefully the fan is keeping up with it. I think it should, but I'll check all the temperatures here in a minute. And coming into this one, we can see that, oh, it is not looking too hot. Let's try, you know, a quick fan spin here, see what happens. It's not going or doing anything. It is done. Look at this. Oh, it spun a bit there. So yeah, let's try this again. Okay, it took off over there. Anyway, so that fan is seized up and trashed. We just did a quick fix here. So it's always good, especially as a CPU miner, obviously have some extra fans. For your coolers here, those Wraith coolers there would probably be bad. I don't think you can change the fans in them, but the cover might pop off. You might actually be able to. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, if you do have ones where you can change the fans, make sure you do have extra fans in so that you can change it out. You never know. That is the thing about crypto mining long term, is you're going to have maintenance costs, and you know, cheap fans work just fine. When it comes to risers and stuff for GPUs, obviously gpurisers.com will have you covered for those. When it does come to breakout boards and server power supplies, there is Parallel Miner. I will have all that stuff down in the description for you guys to check on. Just double check your stuff and see if you do need extra, or if you have extra, depending on the operation you're using. You don't want much downtime, especially in these bear markets. You never know when these coins are going to pump. Check rig 32 here. Temperature is 64, so that's not too bad. Rig 33, temperature is 61. So 61 and 64, I think we're looking pretty good. I'll have to check it over time, especially during the daytime. It is getting closer to the evening now, so it's a little bit cooler for ambience. It's still like 30 degrees down here because it was a hot day. But, you know, if we hit like 33, 35, we'll have to be a definite test on that fan. But I think we're going to be all right. Everything's looking good. So it's nice to see everything is running. Just a quick, simple fan swap. Oh my gosh. So back in the junk pile here, and extra cables and power supplies that I have over there. But look at the bend I got going on. I got to get rid of those things. We got some power supplies over there. A whole bunch of these little box miners from Gold Shell, you know, KD box 2s and pros and all sorts, mini Doge 3s. All sorts of stuff, which we do have to give away sometime. But right now, they're just hanging out on a shelf, pretty much just bending it. Hopefully that doesn't break and fall one day. You guys want to check out some of my GPU graveyard? Look at that operation there, and then that one back there, that guy over here. You know, an Octa X8 over there. We do have the X12 hanging out over there. Lots of sorts of stuff hanging around all over the place. I like to mine with everything. But again, guys, importance of having extra stuff. Thank you for checking out this video. Let me know if you've had a fan go down or anything has happened in weirdness maintenance ways. Also, another very important thing, guys, is every, once a week or something, you can maybe once a month, but I like to do it once a week. Maybe shut everything off and just go through all your connections. You never know. Everything is slowly vibrating and rattling, so you never know if something slowly vibrates out. Yeah, there's pins and stuff, but depending on dry climates and whatnot like that, those pins break, and sometimes you don't even realize it with the pressure on it. So they do slowly back out and become loose. That's a major thing that happens on server power supplies with those. They do slowly start to back out. So just go through maybe once a week, shut everything down, check all your connections so you know they're tight. You don't have to worry about anything shorting out. Put it on, that is much better than all of a sudden, skipping it for months on end. Wake up one morning and maybe you shorted out your motherboard, or, maybe you started a fire or something like that. So it's always good to always make sure your connections and everything are tight as well. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. We got these rigs running again. Rabid out.